Hey you guys, my name is Stella Williams and today I am going to be doing a what I eat in the day video. I've never done one of these videos before, especially on my main channel, and I'm really excited to show you guys today what I typically eat in the day. So I've recently gone vegan, and I would say like a month and a half ago. Now I'm just kind of naturally not wanting to eat meat. For now I'm vegan. I don't know if I'll keep that label forever. Again, I love the idea and the concept of incorporating whole foods into my diet. That's really my focus here. So if I do incorporate fishes or meats back into my diet, don't be surprised. I'm letting you guys know this now so you vegans don't attack me. So another really big reason that I kind of shifted toward veganism is my new allergies I developed last year against wheat and dairy. So today's video is sponsored. I want to thank Perfect Body DNA for collaborating with me on this video. I'm really excited to show you guys my book. I found Perfect Body DNA on Facebook just through an ad, a meal plan based on your diet. And obviously when I just went vegan, I was like, please help. Recently, Perfect Body DNA reached out to me and I jumped on it so quickly, only because I organically already was interested. I just wanted to learn. So in getting this book, I just took it as an opportunity to read, like literally before you even get to the recipes. All of this is nutrition and learning about foods, which I think is awesome. This book is customized, personally made for me, Stella Williams. You take a quiz, so we'll take the quiz together.
I love that when I go through this, I can tell exactly what I eat and what I don't, my favorite vegetables. It's very specific. My book has all of my favorite things in it and omits the things I really do not like. It gets so detailed and I can't wait for you to try it too.
It's really great. It puts these meals together and you just add them. I love it. And then also one thing I really love is it provides alternatives. So I said I don't eat dairy. So like for milk, it'll be like almond milk, coconut milk. Pick one. And so I really like that it is customized to my dietary preference. If you're interested in something like this for your dietary restrictions or your own goals, you can click the link down below to get 30% off using code STELLA30. The code will only work if you click it through the link down below. Again, that is code STELLA30, 30% off the book. They do have an ebook, so it'll be available immediately. Inclusive company, and I'm very happy to be working with them. I'm more so happy to have the book now because I've gotten some really good recipes, which you will see today in my what I eat in the day video. So we're about to get cooking. Now, please keep in mind that I am newer vegans. This is just what I'm currently eating. This will change. This is not forever. There's a little bit of a vulnerability aspect when doing these kind of videos because like you're asking for the world to judge what you eat. But whatever, this is authentically what I eat every day or every week. I'm literally laying out all my meals that I typically eat. So I hope you enjoy. I know like a lot of people in these videos start with coffee, but I'm not about to be a fake because I don't really even drink coffee like about once a week. Maybe, and that's because all the creamers I like have milk in it and I'm allergic to milk. So when I do drink coffee, I have to use coconut milk, and then who wants to use that in coffee? One recipe is from the book, one recipe I kind of just been doing. So I'm not using this book for the whole video, but I just kind of want to show you like how it's broken down in case you wanted the book. So I did say that I don't eat dairy products, that I'm vegan, so all the milk alternatives are here, and then obviously fruits. So this is just a breakfast I enjoyed out of this book, but it gives you the little directions in this corner, so it's lit. So I don't measure the milk, I just fill it up because it says half a glass, so I figured that was half a glass. And then 3 tablespoons of chia seeds. We're gonna mix it, let it sit for a few minutes, and then mix it again. We're gonna let this go in the fridge overnight. You don't have to do it overnight. You can do like for 2 hours. So this is my breakfast 1. Breakfast 2, we're gonna make after I put this in the fridge. So let's get it. Okay, so we are starting with our chia seed pudding that we started yesterday. This did sit overnight. We're gonna do half a banana, then we're gonna slice it. We're just gonna place that in there. We are going to be adding blueberries. My blueberries are frozen because it's just easier and I don't eat them fast enough when they're fresh. So because I don't do coffee, this is my first meal of the day. I will either do this or an acai bowl, which I'm going to show you next. We'll taste it. I just want to show you guys it does come out like pudding. It's crazy. I did put cinnamon in it too and a little bit of stevia, so it's sweet. Real good. This could honestly probably use a little honey, but again, I already put stevia in it, so I'm not going to. But if you don't have stevia, honey would be lit. So now I'm going to be showing you guys an alternative breakfast that I typically eat if I'm not eating that. If I have a little more time in my day, I make an acai bowl. Now let's get to that. Okay, so now the next thing I'm going to make is my acai bowl. So I get these packaged unsweetened acai packets from Trader Joe's. So you have to break it, and it's so hard because when you have nails, you don't want to like pop your nails. So when I have nails on, I just pop it in half. Whoa. Oh, it's cold. We're gonna take a couple pineapples. I usually do dragon fruit, but I ran out. Pineapple does make it a little tropical, so I don't always do pineapple, but today we are again. I'm out of dragon fruit. And then I am going to, okay, I'm gonna add a little bit of flaxseed meal. A little goes a long way. Trust me, you don't want to be on the wrong end of this. Maybe like a tablespoon. Don't go crazy with this. Coconut milk, which I got a little flax in there, it's fine. And I do this as needed. And then we get to blending. And if you want to add like a little razzle dazzle, I would sometimes add spinach in here because you really can't taste it. It's like the easiest way to sneak in more greens. So, pro tip. Okay, another tip I have for you guys, if it's not blending, do not add too much liquid because then it will not be a thick bowl. And that sucks. I hate when I have like an acai bowl that's like a smoothie bowl. It's horrible. So good. I like the little tropic vibe we're doing today. I just want to like note that I feel like I may be low-key allergic to pineapple. I don't know if I'm just tripping though, because my aunt's allergic to pineapple. But now I feel like when I eat pineapple, my throat gets a little scratchy. Might want to get that checked out. So we're going to take our bowl. I am using a orange bowl because I'm festive for fall. And I always like, because it's so thick, it probably will not pour out if you did it right. So I take it, okay, and I twist it from the bottom, lift it, and then finish twisting above the bowl. Because it will not pour, it's like all at the bottom, like look. So when using the coconut milk, I do get about 4 bowls out of 1 can. So I think it's super cost efficient opposed to buying the other milk because I think it's like $1 for this can. It's great. And save it and then use it whenever you want to use it. This is my bowl. So now I'm gonna like decorate the bowl. We have our bananas, or not apples, bananas, strawberries, mangoes, and I love kiwi. My grandma always used to get me kiwi when I was a kid. I'm obsessed. So that's all the fun stuff, and now we decorate the top. I take unsweetened flake coconut. Make sure you're not getting the sweetened one. That's the one they use for like cakes. It won't even taste that good. It tastes like pure sugar. It's not great. There's already so much sugar in this bowl with the fruit that you don't want to like go crazy. So we're gonna take a little bit of coconut and then we'll take a little bit of Turkish honey and be very conservative with how much we put on. Again, there's a lot of sugar already in the bowl, but I feel like the honey just always brings it together. So this is our acai bowl. Again, it is kind of higher in sugar, so you just kind of want to be aware of that, but it is all natural sugar from the honey and the fruit. Again, unsweetened coconut acai. This is super delicious. I love this because it fills me up so much. Again, don't forget to hide your greens in there. Your spinach is so easy to hide in there. Kale's not as easy, but spinach is really, really easy to hide in here. Here is first breakfast, but another option, I guess. Now I'm gonna be showing you guys my snack that I do. I love this because even though like I'm trying to watch what I eat, it's the one part of my day where I just feel so not guilty and just feel like I'm gonna eat this because whatever. My favorite snack, I have this every day. No questions about it. The only thing is, the book I was going through, I was like, maybe I should balance this out with something. So I balanced it out with like hummus. Let's get into it. So for this part, I'm gonna be using the soy chorizo from Trader Joe's. Literally started eating this when I was not a vegan. It's literally the best. And then I'm gonna be using the mozzarella style shredded cheese from Trader Joe's. Now the cheese, I'm not too particular on it because when you start getting into the vegan cheeses, they all pretty much taste the same even though they're labeled differently. Like this one says mozzarella. The pepper jack one tastes like the same, and then the cheddar one tastes the same. So they have like slight differences. You gotta just figure out what you like. This one I do not mind in the chorizo, so I think it tastes really, really good. Let's get into it. So pan. So for this part, I always take my dustiest pan because it's my nonstick. I don't want to use my nice pan for a snack. It feels like a waste. I am out of oil. What? I didn't even know I was out of oil, so I guess I'm not cooking much today. I'll just give it some coconut oil. I don't know what that's gonna do, but hopefully something. I usually use olive oil like a human being. I break the whole link up into fourths, so I use about a fourth at a time. Let this cook. I don't move this around a lot because it doesn't really need it. I just kind of break it up and then I break it up. Break up a bit. I don't need it. And just let it sit because it's gonna take a minute to like heat through. That's all you're doing here is heating it through. So while this is just heating through, I prep. So for this, I don't measure any of my food. I just kind of like handfuls, and you'll see today how I cook. While this is heating through, I'll show you what I have with this. I added this into my diet because I'm like, be better. So while this is cooking, let's get into that. So I take this hummus. This one's a 3-layer hummus. I actually haven't tried this one. I usually get the spicy one by itself, but this one just seemed good, so I picked it up. One thing I love about hummus is there's like no carbs in it, which is great. Not that I'm like against carbs anymore, but it's just nice to know like you can pretty much freely eat it. And maybe I'll add like carrots or cucumber. But for today, just what I'm eating, these chips. I don't like these chips from Trader Joe's. They're not my favorite, but these are the only ones without milk in it. I don't understand why blue chips have milk, but it's not my place to ask questions. Okay, so it is almost heated through. Now this is where you can have fun. This is where you season the chorizo. It's pretty seasoned, but I just add the basic salt and pepper. Now, if you are not a vegan, this everything but elote seasoning from Trader Joe's is amazing. Highly, highly, highly recommend it. It is so good. I can't have it. It contains milk and I'm allergic to milk, but this, fire. And also have fun. If you wanted to maybe put the cilantro and the onion in there first and then put the chorizo in there, or maybe you want to put it on top, it's yours to play with some lime on top. Have fun. I'm just showing you what I do basically every day. I take like, yeah, like maybe that much, maybe a little bit more, like a little bit more. And that's it. And I'll just fold it in and let it melt. All right, I'm gonna let this melt and then we're gonna go plate. And then last but not least, we will add our chorizo. Then it's just time to grab. This is literally hands down the best thing I have all day. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys what I do for lunch now. So next we're moving on to lunch, jackfruit tacos, and while they're heating up so I can show you how I make them, I am gonna be doing a green juice. Now I usually do a real like handmade green smoothie every day, but Trader Joe's just came out with this and it has every single thing that I put in my own. It has kale, spinach, apple, celery, cucumber, lemon, and ginger, and that's what I do for my own juices. So hopefully this is good. The only drawback for this, for my personal lifestyle, is that I can't put protein powder with this. It doesn't work. And when I make my own green smoothies, I do use protein powder to get some more protein in. I need a man. I wanted you guys to see the jackfruit. It comes out looking like pork. It's incredible. It's so good. If you want a recipe on exactly how I made this, let me know, because it is like a 2-hour process, but it makes enough for the whole week. So definitely worth it, but it's really, really long. So I eat this like throughout the week. So if you want this recipe, let me know. So I have already prepped the cilantro and onion I need for my tacos. This I cannot, oh, I was like, I cannot open this. I don't even know what a serving is. I'll just go for what I would usually go for. This much is how much I'll drink. It's a little sweeter than I would like it. I don't like my green juices very sweet. Kind of tastes like it has agave or honey in it, but I don't think it does. I don't know what's that sweet. Maybe it's the apple juice. Oh, apple juice. Green apple juice. So there's apple juice in here. So I don't know if I like that. It's good. It just tastes sweet, and I don't necessarily want it to be sweet. So I am going to do my jackfruit tacos. So now my pan is heating up for my tortillas. I use corn tortillas. I like the Trader Joe's brand, but honestly, they're so much cheaper at your local supermarket, because it's like $2 for this and you get like what, 20? When you go to the local supermarket and pay $2 to get 100. So just depends on what you're doing with it. I'm just heating them through, because the next what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a slice of our Trader Joe's cheddar slices. Now this one is really good on these tacos, so I'm not tripping on using another cheese. I really, really like this one. I had to buy this one by accident because they were sold out of everything else dairy free. So super good. And as that cheese starts to melt, I'm gonna go add the jackfruit to the tacos. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad I caught this in time. I missed this step. So I actually do some little secret sauce on my tacos. So I learned this from a YouTube video. Frying your tortilla shells, not frying, I guess heating up your tortilla shells in taco sauce is literally elevated my taco game. So good. You do want to make sure your pan is greased though, because the taco sauce does stick to the pan. And now, before I close up my tacos, I finish cooking them, I'm gonna go add my cilantro and onion. They're a little flat today. I don't know why. They're not usually this flat. These are my jackfruit tacos. Oh good. These taste like meat. Again, I can't eat wheat. I'm allergic to wheat, so not a lot of my recipes involve wheat or milk. And if they do, they involve milk alternatives. So now I'm gonna show you guys what I make for dinner, and then dessert. Dessert is my favorite, so let's get into it. So the last meal I'm gonna make for you guys today looks crazy and it has no name, but my ex used to make it for me all the time, and I eventually learned from him how to make this. I eat this like at least once a week. It's so good and it's really filling, and it's completely like plant-based. Like it's literally like, it's an onion and bell pepper and just any vegetables you want. I did squash in this one. And then for meat substitutes, when I wasn't completely vegan, I would do it with shrimp. That's my favorite. Now in this one, I have some vegan sausage. It's so good. This meal, I really wish had a name. It's honestly my favorite thing, and I ate this for dinner. If you want this recipe, let me know, because this is like a full thing. If you aren't allergic to wheat, which I don't know who is really, but eat these with parathas. They're like an Indian bread. So good. Let's move on to dessert. That's a good one. That's a really good one.
So the dessert I'm showing you today is my actual guilty pleasure. So I have my gluten-free Joe Joes from Trader Joe's, my soy creamery vanilla ice cream, but it tastes like soy a little bit. So one day I was like, hey, why don't I put the cookies and make my own cookies and cream? The literal best. It's so good. Mix up about 2 cookies, my ice cream, which I melt a little too long, but regardless, so delicious. You mix it up, eat it. It's the literal best dessert I've had so far, other than the sunflower buttercups.
Thank you guys so much for watching my What I Eat in a Day video. I hope you got some good recipes out of it. Again, if you want the full recipes for like the jackfruit tacos or the Indian meal I made, please let me know and I'll be more than happy to do a complete tutorial maybe on my vlog channel. It's just super long to be trying to put into a video of this length. Again, if you are interested in the Perfect Body DNA book, you can use code STELLA30 for 30% off. You must click it through the link below, and there is an ebook immediately available for you. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I will see you guys very, very soon. Love and light, Stella. Bye.